It's disgusting what's going on with her. You guys need to put a stop to this because it is going too far. She was out there hacking again versus Phoenix today. And not only was she out there hacking and doing all of that stuff, let's look at her trying to interrupt the Phoenix Mercury's huddle and start a fight with Satou Sabally and Mercury players. Let's look at this nonsense. You guys need to put a stop to this. Y'all need to put a...
Since 4 quarters obviously weren't enough, DiJonai Carrington waited until the end of the game to try to use Satou Sabally as her personal punching bag. Kathy Angelbert is also out here acting like she's running a yoga retreat rather than a professional league. Someone please get this woman a fire extinguisher and a whistle. Get your popcorn ready, because this isn't just a WNBA rivalry. It's a full-fledged, hot confrontation, and you won't believe what happened. It's insane in the greatest way possible.
Some serious drama going down here after this ball game ended. Well, I'm surprised security...
Now you see her go approach her? You see her go approach her? You see her go approach her from behind? And that look, her teammates are having to pull her back and all of that. Bruh, you lost. Y'all got smacked. Y'all have won one game. Take your sorry asses to the locker room. Take y'all sorry asses to the locker room. Y'all won one game all year. Shout out to Paige. You had a hell of a performance today. Y'all stink. Don't interrupt the other team huddle. Take y'all trash team to the locker room, bro.
Let's take a moment to discuss DiJonai Carrington, since we've reached a new level of carefree chaos. This woman isn't just scuffing her elbows in the paint. She's performing full karate chops during the broadcast as if she trained at the Shaolin Temple. If you blink too quickly, you might miss it. Every post-game handshake seems to be a covert audition for the Cobra Kai WNBA edition, as demonstrated by Bruce Lee's layup attempt.
What are we doing? Seriously, what are we doing this season? What happened to you in the offseason? Who hurt you, DiJonai? Ever since the season tipped off, you have been a one-person wrecking ball, wrecking havoc on the floor, wrecking havoc after the game, approaching officials, eye-raking Jessica Shepard. Another week, another day of dirtbag DiJonai Carrington. A game where Paige Bueckers had her best game as a pro.
And then there is the hair pulling. Yes, you read correctly. Where WNBA players are snatching each other's extensions as if it were the last round of a reunion of Real Housewives. How do we go from fadeaways and quick breaks to full-on follicular warfare? Not only for hazard pay fines, but also for mouth guards. These women require helmets and insurance waivers. Someone phones the league headquarters.
In drama yet again in another basketball game, and this time it's with a top-notch player, man. Her and Satou Sabally had a powerful exchange after this game, and you already know Phoenix put the beast on Dallas. Dallas, one of the worst teams in the league. This should come as no surprise, bro. But one thing I can tell you is DiJonai Carrington behavior is starting to look a little spooky, bro. At this point, bro, something has to be done.
The actual kicker is right here. This isn't mayhem without planning. DiJonai Carrington is a discriminating bully who doesn't throw down with just anybody. She chooses her victims as if she's creating her fantasy fight club. She only invites people she knows she can steamroll. See how quickly you get folded like a beach chair if you try to pull that bullshit on someone like Brittany Gurrier or A.A. Wilson. But DJ, she is the kid who slaps your lunch tray off the table, but only if she is certain you won't retaliate. This is classic bullying behavior, bravado with a safety net, and you know what that stings the most. She knows exactly what she's doing, and it isn't passion at the moment. She is out here squaring up with rookies and anyone under 6 feet like it's an afternoon hobby, giving playground energy. Whereas Kathy Engelbert during all of this, sitting in a boardroom someplace, crafting a very soft, vague statement about sportsmanship and high standards as the league turns into a full-length, compact soap opera. It's planned chaos with a dash of ego and a side of bad judgment. Kathy, you need a referee crew with riot shields instead of a public relations staff, because what's taking place on that court is borderline battery rather than passion.
Satou Sabally, Loki was going at it the entire game. Okay, they both they were like doing pretty good guarding and defending each other. Like it was starting to get heated up again. They're very competitive women. Okay, Satou Sabally stands at 6'4". DiJonai Carrington is at 5'11". The truth is, though, low key, they kind of have been going at it, so to speak, for some years now. I remember I saw a clip back in like from 2023. Just YouTube it here, guys. It's on YouTube here for free. Just type in DiJonai Carrington, Satou Sabally 2023. They got into it, they kind of clashed, and then like DiJonai Carrington had said something to her out of bounds. She did something to her. She got fined $200, and then they was on Twitter talking about it. And like, you know, DiJonai Carrington had added Satou Sabally. She was like, "Come on, Satou, you know it ain't even got to be like this." And Satou Sabally was like, "Girl, whatever." Like again, Satou Sabally, okay, has been she's slick at the mouth. Okay, her and DiJonai Carrington, they act like they ain't got no media training. They act like they ain't got no home training.
Imagine for a moment that when the final buzzer sounds, everyone is exhausted, sweaty, and possibly a little irritated. But rather than dressing up and going to the locker room like responsible adults, DJ Carrington determines that a surprise Mortal Kombat Sutta episode is appropriate. It's crazy. The crowd is bewildered, the security is sleepy, and Kathy is still missing. Sabally is still attempting to tie her shoelaces, and the DJs are already assuming a ninja position and maybe singing her own entrance music. Most likely downloading an app for mindfulness. Meanwhile, one shove at a time, DJ is transforming the WNBA into the Wild West. To be clear, this isn't excessive competition. Rather, it's unbridled violence with a whistle nearby, and the league sends a message each time it doesn't act with genuine repercussions. Go ahead and give someone a body slam. We'll just locate you $250 and send you a suite. Be better, tweet if you're having a rough shooting night. Where are the suspensions? The responsibility no one is hitting stop while the leadership DJ Carrington plays a whole combat card in slow motion. She is causing chaos while the league's chief executive is away. She is the Tasmanian devil in braids, rearranging spreadsheets with color coding.
Out of here, bro. Get her out of here, man. Get her out of here. Why is she even up there? Get her out of here. DiJonai Carrington, you have done enough. WNBA, are you going to step in? You remember the last time I said, since the refs won't handle her doing all these flagrants, somebody gonna have to step up and fight. Now we're after the game and she's approaching someone to fight. She's approaching someone hostile. You're like, you too hostile. You just got popped. Y'all have lost 10 games. You have won 1 game. Get your ass to the locker room.
Kathy Angelberts got all the authority of a substitute teacher in a classroom full of feral middle schoolers. Everyone's just doing what they want while she helplessly writes names on a clipboard no one's ever going to read. And don't even try to tell us that's just passion. Passion is diving for loose balls. Passion is playing through a sprained ankle. Passion is not drop-kicking your opponent's kneecap and then pretending it was incidental contact. DJ Carrington out here pulling hair like she's styling mannequins blindfolded. There's nothing passionate about going full UFC during post-game pleasantries. But again, it's who she targets that really exposes the game. DJ never pops off at the league veterans who've got reach strength. Or let's be honest, the receipts, you'll never see her trying that nonsense with a Candace Parker team on. She's not storming toward the 6 feet 4 inches all-stars. No, she waits for the ones who are too stunned too polite or too green to swing back. It's not just violence, it's strategic violence, like a villain with a scouting report, and the fans, oh, they're eating it up because, let's face it, the drama is compelling. There's something disturbingly entertaining about watching someone try to double dutch their way between a handshake line and a street fight.
Else happened last night. DiJonai Carrington said, "Oh, what? Paige Beckers is going to get all this shine after her amazing game? Paige Beckers is going to get all this publicity after this amazing game? How do I take the spotlight off my teammate, act like a child, and have everybody's eyes on me? Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to approach Satou Sabally. As the Phoenix Mercury are over here huddling, Satou Sabally gets into it with one of the Wings teammates. They're over here. Yeah, you see? Yeah, Satou Sabally jawing at DiJonai. And that's DiJonai. That's dirtbag DiJonai, by the way, with that thigh tattoo, as you see over here.
But if Kathy Engelberg doesn't get a grip soon, the WNBA is not going to be known for elite talent and growing influence. It's going to be known as the league where you might catch a right hook before you catch your breath. It's time to stop handing out polite warnings and start handing out actual repercussions, because if DJ Carrington turns another post-game moment into her own personal fight club and the league does nothing again, we're going to have to start assuming Kathy Engelbergs. Running this thing from an underwater bunker with no Wi-Fi punishment isn't optional anymore. It's survival. The WNBA can't afford to become a parody of itself, where every tense matchup ends with someone on the floor and someone else going viral for all the wrong reason. DJ, she can't keep walking away like she's the main character in a tell-all, storming off dramatically after setting the building on fire. We need order, we need leadership, and most of all, we need Kathy to wake up and start acting like the commissioner of a professional sports league and not the director of a chaotic summer camp, because the only thing more ridiculous than DJ Carrington's antics is that no one's stopping her. And what's even more baffling in this bizarre WNBA drama, DJ Carrington was not even confronted by Skylar Diggins-Smith.
How did security let that go on for so long? How does WNBA security not usher them off of the floor? How are y'all allowing them to stay on the floor that long when you see it's becoming hostile? Especially with her reputation. Y'all supposed to get them off the floor. Get them off the floor. You don't see the other team. When Minnesota plays at home, right? When Minnesota plays at home and after the game, they do their dance, step thing, whatever it is they do. You don't see the other team out there. No, the other team beat it. They just smacked y'all. Skate, get out of here, skedaddles, have a safe flight home. You don't see the other team out there when the minutes, like, come on, y'all lost. Y'all been losing. WNBA, y'all.
The same Skylar who never misses an opportunity to show off her attitude, whose highlight reels have their own soundtrack of sass and smirks. But when DJ started spinning up her Tasmanian tornado routine, Skylar looked the other way as if she simply remembered she left her curling iron on. Where was all that alpha energy when the league needed someone to pump the brakes on this chaos? The veterans hung around like background dancers in her evil origin story as the DJ went full Mortal Kombat once more. Since these women are determined to ruin their own league one foul-mouthed elbow-throwing moment at a time, it seems like nobody wants to be the adult in a room, and now there is a chain reaction of unbridled aggression that is transforming WNBA games into gladiatorial arenas with sporadic free throws. This appears to be sabotage rather than passion when sportsmen mistake competitiveness for flammability, believing that chaos is branding and that they are irrelevant if they aren't trending for drama.